Alright, so this is Jordi from I Hate Street Cracks. This is my Comet takeover. And before I do this review though, I want to give a shout out to my friend. His name's Noah Goldberg. He is probably the best editor you'll ever meet in your life. And he's only 14 years old, so he's obviously got some time to work on that too. He took a break for about a month for longboarding, and this channel was dead without him, but I'm glad to have him back. So if you want to check out any of his videos, he edits a lot of Call of Duty clips. I'll put his channel's link in the description, so make sure to check him out. Alright, so on this review, I'm basically going to be categorizing my description of this board into like 6 things. So I'm going to start off with comfortability. I would say the comfortability, 1 out of 10 is a 10. And I would give it a 10 because, you know, this board's concave, is just usual Comet concave. So it's just really nice rocker. You know, there's no annoying W. I love W, but it can be annoying. You know, there's no like anything annoying like that. It's just, it's perfect, and it locks in your feet. It's gonna feel great. So comfortability, 10 out of 10. All right, so next I want to talk about the concave. Okay, so 1 out of 10, I would give the concave, I would say for the company and for what kind of board it is, I would give it a 10. You know, I would say the only actual thing I was really worried about when getting this board was the concave, because it was just rocker, just straight up rocker, you know. And so I was a little worried about that because I'm coming from an Omen Pike. You know, you got the W, you got the micro drop, you got all kinds of stuff going on. So that really locked me in, and I wasn't sure if, you know, just this rocker was gonna do the job for me, but it does, and it does it extremely well. The concave is just, you know, you put your feet on this, and it's there, you know, but you can barely feel it. Yet when you're doing your standees, you know, whatever you want to do, your spins, whatever, it keeps you locked in extremely well, and I love that about this board. I love it how the concave is just, I don't want to say bland, because it's not, but it's just, you know, not extremely unique in a way, but it's there, and it serves its purpose extremely well. So the concave is a 10 out of 10. It's great. Alright, so next I'm going to talk about the durability of this board, obviously. I was a little worried about the durability at first because I had asked a few friends, you know, about Comet boards, and my friend had a grease hammer. You know, he said that the thing delambed like crazy, you know. And then, you know, other reviews, just the durability wasn't the greatest, but you know, this board has held up extremely well. I haven't curbed it once, so, you know, I don't know how it would act if I did curb it, but, you know, I grounded it a little bit up against the, you know, the pavement, whatever. But other than that, there's no signs of delams or anything, so this board's holding up extremely well. I'm really happy. I'm really pleased. This board is awesome. It feels great. So the durability, unless you suck and you can't control your slides or anything, may not be the board for you, because this thing might be dead in a few weeks. But you know, if you're good and you have a lot of experience, yeah, it'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right, so I'm gonna talk about free riding next, which is probably the part you guys have all been waiting for. Free riding, I would give this board obviously a 10 out of 10. You know, it's a Comet board. You know, they pretty much, well, not pretty much, all their boards are made for free riding and downhill. So it's going to serve that purpose really well. I would say free riding is just really fun and amazing on this board because of the 2 main things I would say is because the wheelbase and the concave. The wheelbase is short enough where, you know, if you're a spinner and all you do is just 180s, you know, no comply, some slide shove-its in there, no taps, whatever you want to do. You know, it's quick enough for that. The wheelbase is short enough for that, you know, to whip those things around. But it's also perfect for when you want to just hold out your slides, you know, your stand-up slides. And I do a little bit of each. You know, you can watch my last video I had up, Chronicles of Narnia. That name was not my idea, okay? But yeah, you know, you can go check that out. I'm not the best example of it, but there's a lot of other Comet team riders that you can go watch, you know. But the concave is really amazing on this board. and it will lock you in. You're not really gonna feel it like you'd feel W or like some 5 Mile crazy stuff going on like Cuban necktie, your mustache. You're not gonna really feel it like that, but it's gonna be there. And if you're like, if I can't feel it, how's it gonna lock me in? You're an idiot because it will lock you in. I was kind of like that, but it will lock you in. It will serve its purpose. You'll be fine. It's great. All right, so next is downhilling on this board, and all I really have to say is that this board doesn't have anything extremely unique about it. So downhilling is going to be as it would be on any other top mountain speed board. That's all I really got to say. I don't usually bomb hills too much. I'm pretty much just a free riding kind of guy. I go fast, do big slides. That's what I do. But yeah, downhilling on this board, it's just like any other board. Honestly, that's what I would have to say. It's there's nothing that special for downhilling, but it'll definitely serve that purpose. Downhilling, you'll be fine. Go look at all the other Comet team riders. You're perfect on this board. Don't even worry. All right, so last off, I'm gonna tell you guys, is it worth it? And I'm gonna say, 100% it is worth getting. The only concerns I had when getting this board was, is the durability, gonna hold up, and is the concave gonna be, okay for me because I'm used to a lot more advanced concave. And the answer to both those questions is yes. The durability is completely fine. Hopefully you don't suck because this board will die. Don't get it. Sorry. But concave is perfectly fine. And if you're like me and you haven't ever ridden a Comet board before, then don't even be worried. This concave is perfectly fine no matter what you're used to. I think you'll be perfectly happy with it. If you have ridden a Comet board before, it's going to be the same concave. They haven't done anything serious on this.